Hey everyone, Meredith here, and I wanted to talk to you this week about misbehavior. And I assume if you've been spending a large amount of time at home with your children, as a lot of us have been because of quarantine and COVID and social distancing, we've spent more time as a family unit. Maybe you're working from home, you've had to do homeschooling for the first time, and maybe you're seeing some really annoying or challenging behavior like more whining or more helplessness, regressive behavior, or if you have siblings, they're fighting, or maybe your kids are challenging you more, so you're having power struggles, or add anything in between there. But misbehavior can be so challenging and so annoying. And so I want to talk about how we can identify misbehavior in our kids and how we can best approach it, because there are some things that are misbehavior and there are some things that are not. So this week I'm going to release another 4 videos on the 4 different types of misbehavior: undue attention, misguided power, revenge, and assumed inadequacy. But today I just wanted to talk about what is misbehavior. How do we identify it and what do we do about it, and what's not misbehavior, because some behavior isn't actually misbehavior. And when we approach it the right way, we'll get a better outcome. So what is misbehavior? Well, all behavior is goal driven. All behavior is trying to accomplish something. And if you think about your actions and your words, you're trying to get something accomplished. You're trying to get someone to do something or like something or say something, or, have a specific outcome. And so misbehavior in our kids is when their behavior is trying to fill a need in a misguided, annoying, unhelpful way. And very often it's one of 2 needs, because every human has 2 basic needs, and that is belonging and significance. Or sometimes I talk about how everyone's carrying around 2 buckets, right? You got 2 buckets, and one's labeled attention and one's labeled control. And everybody needs a degree of attention, positive attention, every day, and everybody needs a degree of positive control. And when those buckets start to get low, that's when we start to see misbehavior. And it's our kids trying to fill their bucket in a way that actually isn't helpful, in a way that we don't want to encourage, that is misguided. And so we'll talk about those 4 different ways of trying to fill those needs. So misbehavior is goal driven. They're trying to accomplish something through their behavior, but it's not helpful. It's going about it in an unhelpful way. But not every annoying, unhelpful behavior is misbehavior. So there's a great acronym that you can use, and it's HALT, HALT, HALT. And this comes from the Whole Brain Child. And HALT stands for hungry, angry, lonely, tired. And then you could add an S in there too, of sick or scared. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired, sick, scared. And when you have one of those things going on, it's actually not misbehavior. It's just reaction, right? If your child is hungry, so say maybe they've gone too long without a snack, or they ate a light breakfast, or it's lunchtime, but they got caught up in something else, and now they're 30 minutes past their lunchtime, and now they're just, they're grouchy, they're hangry, right? Hungry is a condition that can be easily fixed. Give them some food, right? Angry is often they're frustrated about something. Now, you can see misbehavior in anger. They can act out in an unhelpful way in anger, and you can address that on the back end. But angry, really, they just need to calm down. Lonely, they need a hug. Tired, they need to go to bed or get in the bath. Those are 2 big things I say, like reset them, right? If you kept them up too late because now it's summer and we think, I want to relax your schedule. But the truth is, the more we relax their schedule, the more misbehavior you're going to see, or the more acting out, because kids need sleep. They just do. And it feels fun to keep them up, and you can do that every once in a while, but keeping them up consistently or getting them off routine, I would highly recommend against that. Because ultimately you're just going to see a tired kid, and a tired kid can't regulate themselves. They need to go to bed. And a great trick is get them in a bath. Get them in water, because water just resets all of your senses. And so it's kind of a sign that you can put up: hungry, angry, lonely, tired, halt. If it's one of those, it's not really misbehavior, because misbehavior is something that we can teach. That, it's a teachable moment to teach our children life skills. Often misbehavior is a lack of skill. So I'm trying to get positive attention, but I'm doing it in this unhelpful way. And so I can actually teach you a helpful skill there. If I'm lying, it's because I'm afraid. I can teach you the life skill of honesty. If I'm being lazy, then I can teach you the life skill of hard work or contribution. So misbehavior is first and foremost a teachable moment where there's a life skill that can be lined up against it, and it's trying to accomplish something with behavior but they're going about in an unhelpful way. So we're going to tackle those in the coming videos. But today I would just want you to think about HALT. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired, and you can add the S in there, sick or scared, and to realize, that's not a moment for us to, lecture our kids, talk to our kids. Really, it's just meet the need and the behavior will go away. Meet the need, the behavior will go away. So if they're hungry, feed them. If they're angry, let them calm down. If they're lonely, give them a hug. If they're tired, get them to bed. And the behavior will resolve itself. You don't actually have to teach them on the back end not to act that way when they're hungry. It's just something that they can't regulate themselves. So that's for today. A real quick acronym for you. And tomorrow we're gonna tackle undue attention and what that is, how we can identify it in our kids, how we can identify it because of our own reaction, and some positive ways to redirect it. So if you are feeling at the end of your rope, stay tuned this week. We're gonna have some helpful content to really get you back on track with identifying what's going on and how you can helpfully redirect the situation.